Hello and welcome to the TMZ podcast. I'm Charlie Cotton.
I'm Charlie Neff.
And today we just had our first all-female space mission. How'd you find it, Charlie?
I found it amazing, fashionable, cute.
I found it like over the top and kind of lame.
Oh, you think going to space isn't over the top? Of course it is.
Oh, nice one.
Out of this world.
So we'll talk about that. We'll talk about Coachella because it was a big weekend in the desert. Lots of different little stories coming from there.
Yeah, we'll give you guys the roundup, and we'll be starting with Chris Brown and his ex, Karrueche Tran, having a reunion.
Wow, interesting. And finally, we'll talk about SNL because Aimee Lou Wood, the lady with the
teeth,
from White Lotus, she accused the show of bullying her.
Sad.
Very sad.
By the way, we are live. So you know what that means, guys. Drop us all your comments, and we will get to those at the end of the show. And we also want to announce that we are doing our first official week of our TMZ t-shirt giveaway. Now, if you're wondering how do you get a free TMZ t-shirt, well, guess what? We are going to pick our favorite comment of the week. So you could actually win today. You could win tomorrow, you could win Friday, any day of the week, and we are going to gift the best comment a free TMZ t-shirt.
TMZ t-shirt.
Super cool.
Wow, that's worth playing for, all right?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a good shirt to wear to bed, by the way. Very
shirt to wear to bed.
Yes.
If you need to like clean your kitchen counters.
Oh, Charlie.
Okay. Our first story is this Blue Origin.
Herstory.
Our first herstory was made.
Yes,
this
herstory
morning,
was made.
When the first all-female space mission went kind of to space, kind of like not that far up.
Space tourism.
It's space tourism. So it included Gayle King, Katy Perry, Lauren Sanchez, a bunch of other smart like scientist women.
Wow, not notable to mention.
Well, I don't think anyone knows that, Carrie Ann Flynn.
Yep, Amanda Nguyen. Aisha Bowe.
Congrats to them too. But successful mission. It was quite something. The Kardashians were in attendance.
Chris.
And Khloe.
Oh, and Khloe.
Oprah was there.
Mm-hmm. Saying goodbye to Gayle.
The thing went up. It went down. Took a few minutes.
It went up and went down.
A few minutes. It was fine. It was whatever. There's a bit too much emotion and carry on for me.
I mean, there's always a risk, right? That something could happen.
Yeah, but same on like a plane ride. Actually, there's probably more risk on a plane ride because none of these Blue Origins have ever gone down. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's famous last words.
This is a plastic table.
I know. Hopefully there's some wood in this and it's not fully cheap IKEA. Sorry, IKEA.
But Lauren Sanchez was the first one to make it out.
Yep.
She wanted to be the first. She gave Jeff a big hug, tears in her eyes.
Katy Perry kissed the ground.
That was a bit much, kissing the dirt.
Well, she actually kissed the dirt, and I thought she was going to go like this because girls that wear lip gloss, if you get like a little hair stuck, you want to it's buggy. But she didn't wipe her lips that I saw, so I'm like, oh wow, she's just rocking dirt lips.
Dirt lips?
Okay. She also apparently sang on the flight.
No, take me off.
Can you
Could you imagine? Please explode, please explode.
She apparently sang "It's a Wonderful World."
Oh.
Is that the one that goes, "It's so wonderful"?
I mean, yeah, one would assume.
Okay.
Congrats, girls. Congrats. I mean, is there anything else we can talk about from this?
Would you do this? Would you ever go up and, let's say it was like, Charlie, we're going to offer you a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to go up next week with Bezos himself and, a couple other celebrities, but you got to pay $70,000. Would you do it?
No, you had me till pay $70,000.
Well, yeah.
Well, firstly, I don't have $70,000
okay.
or anything close to
$7?
No, I'm in the negative, actually.
Oh, my gosh. What do you spend your money on?
Just shit I shouldn't.
Oh, no.
But, it doesn't look that remarkable to me. It looks like a Disneyland ride.
Oh, gosh.
I think there's a
little bit more to it than just that.
I don't see much more to it. So I'd go on it because I'd go on a Disneyland ride, but I wouldn't, wait in line to go on Blue Origin.
Have you ever experienced, zero gravity?
No.
Yeah, well then, that would be, they do get zero gravity up there, right?
For 90 seconds or less.
Still kind of cool to be like, whoa.
Yeah, whoa.
I would so do it. But if they were oh, 70 grand, I would be like, oh.
If it was free, I'd do it. If it cost any money, it just looks lame.
Yeah, but imagine how much it costs to, like, send this thing up.
I know,
Millions.
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 But when I watch this, I don't think of like the majesty of Earth like these women talk about when they come off. I just think of like, what a waste. Like we're sending people up and then down. Okay, great.
You don't
The
think
world
it's
stops.
like it's like necessary to go up there and realize like we're one of many.
I knew that.
Do
I
you?
knew that.
I feel like we need to be grounded again.
Lauren Sanchez
No
comes
pun
down.
intended. What is that noise?
There's construction going on next door. Oh,
Okay,
that
I
sounds
thought there
like
was
a pigeon
fire.
on the roof.
This place is falling apart.
Yes, we're all connected. I don't need to go up to see that. Okay, should we get on to the next story?
Sure.
Coachella was this weekend.
Bringing all walks of life together.
Okay, explain.
Including exes.
Okay.
Karrueche Tran and Chris Brown seen together, photographed together, having a moment, happy moment.
Yeah, this was strange.
Yeah. So do you remember the history of this couple?
Mm-hmm.
Chris Brown was like, you know, in love with Karrueche. When they broke up, it was so nasty.
Did it get physical or not?
Well, according to her. So if you guys don't remember, they dated for some time. Karrueche was granted a restraining order back in 2017. She filed for the restraining order. She claimed in that restraining order that he threatened to kill her. He punched her in the stomach 2 times, that he pushed her down the stairs. She was given a 5-year restraining order. So obviously that was back in 2017. That time has run out. So them seeing each other and crossing paths at Coachella, there's nothing illegal going on.
No.
But you would think, like, knowing that history, that it would still be salty and maybe uncomfortable seeing that person. Not in these photos.
Yeah.
Unless maybe they were playing it up. They were happy. You could see Chris is saying something. She's laughing.
She looks genuinely happy. I mean,
people think they're going to get back together.
I think people just say that if you see them together, they're getting back together. But
yeah,
it's a big shift from like going to court to make sure this guy stays away from me. And
but
then like
again, with Chris and Rihanna, I hate to bring that old thing up, but they got back together after that whole disaster.
Right.
So it also wouldn't be the most shocking, I guess.
When I typed in Coachella and hit Google News, what do you think was the #1 story coming out from Coachella?
I'm going to guess like Julia Fox's crazy outfit showing her panties.
That was crazy. Bernie Sanders.
What? Was he there?
Bernie Sanders introduced someone at Coachella.
I cannot.
Yeah.
Uncle Bern.
Uncle Bern was there. And that's like what, it's just funny that.
Was he wearing his little mittens?
He was dressed up. It would have been nice if he was in like a flower crown.
Yeah,
Come on.
my God.
Get your shirt off, Bernie.
Wow, I'm surprised. There was a lot of big moments from Coachella. We broke the story. Actually, I broke the story.
Oh.
Doot, doot. Toot my own horn. I broke the story on Friday that Benson Boone, you know who that is, right?
I heard he's from American Idol. Is he from American Idol?
Is he?
Oh, am I mistaken?
Wow.
Oh, no, he is from American Idol,
He's the one that sings, please stay forever. Na, na, na.
Your impressions are usually
I know,
pretty
sorry.
good.
No, I wasn't trying there. I was just trying to like give you, okay, forget it. Anyways, please erase that.
Lie.
I know.
Leave your comments.
Well, so I broke the story on Friday that he was going to bring out none other than Brian May from Queen, the Queen guitarist, on stage. They like flew in together, took a private plane together to Palm Springs, and he came out. They sang Bohemian Rhapsody, or Benson did. Brian came out playing the guitar. It was electric.
Well, congrats on that story.
Thank you. I also broke the story on Friday that Justin Bieber had a private party on Friday at the Coachella Fairgrounds. I guess there's like a new kind of like venue thing that he had rented out for like close friends, like extremely exclusive. What else happened over the weekend?
What else happened?
Fashion.
Lots of fashion. There was lots of fashion. But yeah, it looked like a good time. Coachella Weekend 2 is coming up.
Well, no one covers Weekend 2.
Is that right?
Yeah.
I hope Weekend 2 kind of pulls it together this time.
You think so?
Yeah.
I mean, right now it's like way cooler to go Weekend 1, not Weekend 2. I wonder if that'll ever flip-flop.
Maybe.
And then what comes after Coachella? Stagecoach.
Yeah, Stagecoach I'm into now.
Have you been to?
No, I'd like to. I'd like to.
It looks kind of fun. It looks like a more adult crowd.
Yes. More fun. Okay. Final story. Aimee Lou Wood, who played Chelsea in The White Lotus, she is criticizing a recent Saturday Night Live sketch, which was quite funny, actually. And I'm the first one to say SNL sucks. I think it sucks, usually. That's my personal take. But this one was pretty funny. The White POTUS, where everyone in the White Lotus,
White POTUS.
like Donald Trump is like,
I don't know what is happening up here.
There's pigeons on our roof, guys. I don't think the mics can pick that up, so we just
It sounds
crazy.
like there's marbles rolling around
True.
up there or something.
Well, anyway, a funny sketch, but Aimee Lou Wood, her character, was just taken off just because she had giant teeth.
I mean, that's just her. That's
just
her
her.
look. She wasn't wearing fake teeth for.
Well, she wasn't, but the person in the White POTUS was.
Yes,
and
yes.
like everything else kind of made sense intellectually in this comedic sketch, like what they were trying to do. But the involvement of her was just to make fun of her teeth.
Right.
Like that was, and you
Which
know,
Aimee Lou Wood has said in the past, like she liked that people were talking about her teeth when like the White Lotus was going viral, you know, for the latest season. But she said, like on a talk show that I watched, she said that she had been bullied like her whole life for her teeth. So you can tell just by like watching her speak about her whole teeth thing. She has talked about how it's kind of like a sensitive subject for her. And that definitely was the case because when they parodied her on SNL, she called it mean and unfunny.
And then SNL reached out to apologize.
Yeah, which she kind of touched on as well. You know what I also thought was interesting? Walton Goggins, the actor that played her boyfriend on White Lotus, he also like posted the parody from SNL, basically like saying it was funny, but then removed it.
Oh.
So I wonder if she called him and said, "Oh no,
take it down.
Remove it.
Yeah, I died for you on the show.
Remove that."
Oh, good one. Okay, not bad. This whole thing is coming like a one-woman show
I don't know what
of
is
yours.
happening.
Okay, let's read out your comments.
All right, let's get to the comments. So for the Blue Origin story, Christy Love 79 said, "I heard Gayle wanted to change her mind but wasn't able to last minute. Does anybody know if that's true?" I wouldn't be surprised because she was on like her talk show saying like how nervous she was.
Oh, it's not nervous.
And like,
it's like a plane ride.
Oprah like encouraged her, like, don't pass up on this opportunity. Jess McInnes said, "It's important because it's history, the first all-female crew."
Jess wasn't here for the start of the show. It's her story now.
Her story. David said, "This is amazing, especially for women. Girl power." Woo, girl power.
Can you believe they did it? Like they got back safe and sound?
Yeah.
Nice.
I mean, that's what you expect, right?
Yeah. Sorry, that was just a bit of a misogynistic comment.
Oh,
I didn't know if you
rude.
picked it up. No, it wasn't very good.
That's wow. For the Coachella story, Justin said Coachella was said to be like hell, but the concerts were lit. Yeah, if you were camping, not a great experience. But if you were just like, you know, in a house, living the dream.
A lot of fun goes down in those tents. A lot of fun.
They?
Yes, everybody
like
there. Like
chaka?
lots of chaka.
Whoa.
Lots of stuff.
Ooh. But how do you say that? Like, do you want to come back to my tent?
Yeah.
For the Aimee Lou Wood story and the SNL backlash, Jess said, "I think SNL used to suck, but it's my favorite show besides this. I usually watch it before work, and I always wondered if she thought they went too far with her, and it's not just that sketch."
This is her favorite show. That's her favorite show besides this. Besides
Charlie. This, as in the podcast.
What amazing taste.
Aww. Thank you, Jess. Ada Montanez says, "Let's be honest, SNL does what they can to make news. It's not just comedy anymore." Yeah, they always do like buzzy things.
They will be loving the fact that this has gone viral, even if it's just bullying sort of stuff. Like,
right.
I watched it now and I'm okay, not bad.
Yeah. A couple miscellaneous comments from you guys. Eminem said, "Will you give away any big down under shirts?"
Not a bad idea.
Yeah.
I haven't really got a budget.
Oh,
because that is really a one-man band.
You've been making all these like, I don't know, customized shirts.
I like making things, but you know, that's on me. It's
Yeah,
not like I'm
right,
asking Harvey for
right.
any money back. You just stay tuned, Eminem, to be continued.
Wow. We'll revisit that idea at some point.
All right, Charlie.
Guys.
How was that for you?
It was good. How was that for you?
Not bad.
I'm not feeling a connection with any of the comments for the TMZ t-shirt today.
Oh.
Are you?
Some are okay.
If you have to say that, if you have to go, we're not there yet.
Okay, t-shirt day.
You know what? You guys got to bring it tomorrow.
Bring it.
Best comment gets a free
Spicy.
TMZ t-shirt.
Spicy comments.
Spicy comments, and we only give out one shirt a week, so make sure you're stand out.
Incredible offer. Okay.
Wow.
Well, thank you, Charlie.
Thank you, Charlie.
And we'll see you guys here tomorrow.
Bye.